For every supporter of the Sun family, there's someone else who openly shuns them.
Business has been good, thanks to all the people coming from the West. I should give them a deal.
Oh.
Let's get serious. With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Now! Whoa!
Take that. Looking rough. Looking rough. Time to act. Now.
I hear an irritating
The enemy
welcome.
officer has been
I shall
defeated.
go silence it.
Experience my strategy. Refined perfection. Let's go. Time to act. To victory! Admit defeat! Time to act. Take that! Take that!
Admit defeat. The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting. It may be a bit sudden, but I hoped we could test each other's mettle. I hoped you might pass by this way, so I settled down for a bit. I haven't been waiting long, though. So, will you take up my challenge? I won't take no for an answer. Wait! You're like a blur. Well, how about this? I'm sorry. Have mercy. I'll get you next time. You must have undergone some intense training to be able to fight like that, huh? And here I thought you a mere sellsword. Well, you certainly put me in my place. And now see why my father insisted I fight you. But I'm forgetting my manners. I'm Ling Tong, son of Ling Cao, a vassal of Lord Sun Tzu. You have heard of me? You know my father, at least. Now, I suppose you're wondering why I'm here. The other day, my father and I rode out to hunt for bandits, and I admit, I became rather carried away. Yet, I refused to admit any mistakes, and kept talking back to my father. He didn't even scold me for my arrogance. Instead, he told me that I was just a fledgling without sharp talons or keen eyes necessary to truly see the battlefield. Then he said that only once I had both would I come to understand just how little I knew before. Well, he was right, of course. I understand that well enough now. You don't seem to need to learn anything, though. But I'm grateful we've had this talk. I suppose I'd better go apologize to Father. Until next time, I promise not to bore you with my troubles when we next meet.
They say the sooner...
Thank you. Don't let me down now.
Excuse me.
Let's go. Yeah. Looking rough. Got this. Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go. Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
impressed.
I ran into Lord Wang Guy outside the city. Think I can tell people I met him?
How should I know? You're asking Huang Guy that question.
What's this? Why, it's quiz time. What phrase defines the bond between Lord Zhou and Lord Sun Tzu?
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool. Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Zuluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
For every supporter of the Sun family.
They say the Sun family comes from around here.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! Get ready now! We march at once! Halt! We must assess the situation. Let's get serious. Time to go in the offensive. Get ready,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Let's go. A little rash to be charging it alone for the sake of valor. I guess you want to die. All my might. Can't believe
The
this.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Whoa. to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Begin the advance. Onward, everyone, without delay. Begin advancing.
We can't let them take this position. Stand firm.
Got this. Let's go.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
This isn't good. I can't lose here. Not now.
Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are just starting to get good. Especially now that you're here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance.
The enemy
All
officer
units,
has
march.
been defeated.
Begin the advance. Advance.
Stick close to me, now! Begin advancing.
Now, there we go.
Looking rough.
The tide of battle is even again.
The enemy officer
Now it's time to
has been
overwhelm
defeated.
them with our might.
Let's go. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Defeated an enemy officer.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Troublesome pest indeed. Focus your efforts on that one. March forward!
Let's go.
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
You knew just when to come to my aid.
I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
Looking rough.
Where did I go wrong?
Bring them down.
Things don't look too good.
Let me teach you what happens when you charge into things head first! I challenge you to
strength.
battle.
Looking rough.
It's not enough.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. Let's go.
One down! Many more to go!
Counterattack.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
What's this? Why, it's quiz time. What phrase?
Lord
defines-
Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I'd better choose carefully here. Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Well,
doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. Of course, I always will. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Zilawan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
I was wondering who the new threat was. So they were after Sun Tzu. I appreciate you informing me. Sun Tzu will be safe for now, and he escaped injury in the last battle as well. Agreed. And as it happens, I have received another worrying piece of news.
There has been an uprising by the remaining forces of Shigong, the former governor of Wu, and the now leaderless Shunyue. They might gain support from other factions looking to invade Xiangdong. If we attack Liu Biao without taking care of them, the ground we stand on will swiftly collapse.
We have made all this progress through sheer momentum and the force of Sun Tzu's will. But now, the cracks are threatening to show. It may be wise for us to hold for a moment. We cannot proceed without solid footing, after all. But I know Sun Tzu, and he's not one to just stay put.
How much encouragement people have gained from Lady Sun Shengxian's gallantry, I wonder.
You never cease to amaze me. You smashed straight through the enemy line and sent their soldiers scattering. It felt as if I'd be left in the dust if I took my eyes off you for a moment.
It was a bold move, brother. To lead your men from the front line like that. I hope I may someday have the courage to do the same.
My lord, I wouldn't advise that.
Me neither. Don't just imitate what I do, Chuen. You have your own strengths and talents. Charging ahead like an enraged bull is just in my nature, though I suppose I may have inherited it from my father. But without you and Zhou Yu to hold up the flanks and consolidate our gains, my mad assaults would be as useful as charging the sea.
Sun Tzu.
What's with that look? I'm just following your advice and trying a little self-reflection.
But, sir, you didn't mention me. What do I bring to the table?
Well, that's easy. You're just as crazy as me and the old man. Next battle, let's smash through the enemy lines together.
Thanks for that.
This family. But come now. Your kingdom is growing stronger by the day, which is why you must move to solidify your position. I've been hearing some disturbing rumors from the north. A new storm may soon be upon us, and we do well to prepare for its coming.
So once we've quashed this rebellion, Tzu should take a rest from his labors and leave the work to his faithful siblings, right? There are no enemy lines to smash at the moment. A perfect time for you to rest and recuperate, Tzu, until your particular talents are needed again.
All right, all right. You know what? I think I'll visit Father's grave. A lot has been going on, and he'll want to hear the news.
Well, with a battle of such a massive scale, a kingdom-wide strategy can affect its outcome. To that end, a text called The Six Secret Teachings might be of use. I can provide it if you're interested.
Thank you. I would be most indebted.
Ah, good thing you came when you did. I have just been talking with someone exceptional, not unlike yourself. This man here.
Who, me? I don't think I fit that description at all. Oh, yes. Pardon me. I am Louis Meng. I believe this is the first time we've met.
He is the mightiest of all our young officers, and is also highly talented in matters unrelated to war. Quick-witted, curious, and adept at learning. He's surely the most promising of our newer officers. Although, that said, I'm almost just as new.
You mustn't downplay your achievements, Lord Lu Su. Ooh depends on you enormously. If I am to match you, I will have to make great efforts.
Yes, that's the spirit. This kingdom offers plenty of opportunities, no matter whether you're a newcomer or a veteran. Your time will come soon enough, and I, for one, cannot wait to see it. I hope you will give him your support.
I am still a novice, but I do appreciate the encouragement. As a matter of fact, I've already heard so much about you. And I was amazed. They say you won the Sun family's trust simply through your own deeds, without anyone to vouch for you.
You have his respect, and he'd like to make you his role model. Isn't that right, Louis Meng?
Lord Lu Su. I'm the one who's embarrassed. I should have asked him to keep that secret. In any case, I intend to continue improving. Even more so now that you've heard that. I hope we can better ourselves together.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
For every supporter of the Sun family.
They say the Sun family comes from around here. Talk about no.
Sorry for dragging you all the way out here. And you needn't be so formal and polite with me. It was only recently that I joined the Sun clan. That's why I'd like to get to know everyone better. Grow closer. I figured I could start with you. Haha! I can see your guard's up. You can relax, though. I've just taken an interest in you. The Sun clan's roar has been heard throughout the land as of late. Lord Zhou Yu cited your service as a great contribution to such advances. So, I'd like to hear why you joined up with the Sun clan. And don't skimp on the details, please. Rather guarded, aren't you? I'll be the one to speak first, then. For some time now, I've dreamed of setting out in these turbulent times, dashing through the land along with warriors of prominence. And I did become involved with many such individuals, but among them, Lord Xuan Tzu was simply on another level. I knew I could entrust him with my aspirations and concentrate fully on my efforts to realize them. So, that's my story. I'd like to hear yours, whenever you feel ready to tell it. I really went on there for a while. Regardless, as we're fighting under the same flag, wouldn't it be best to be on friendly terms? Ah, that's just what I was hoping to hear. You know, I'm actually feeling a bit overwhelmed here. Despite being a newcomer, I've been given an important task, laying the groundwork for the Sun clan. To accomplish that, I will need to rely on the opinions of those who have traveled throughout the land, like yourself. As such, I'd really appreciate it if you'd join me in discussion from time to time. It would be like a secret strategy council. You'd really be doing me a favor.
I ran into Lord Wang Guy outside the city.
I wasn't expecting to have to deal with the Shan Yue again. We may have gone about things too hastily.
They are merely a rabble. I doubt they will pose much of a problem, although... I hear that Yuan Shao and Cao Cao are about to clash in Hebei. It's possible that one of them was worried about us intervening, and so instigated the uprising.
Either way, we will do what we always do. Rout the enemy and quash the uprising. Nothing complicated. We're counting on you, too. Keep an eye on Lord Xuan Ce, would you? Just in case. Please, don't say things like that. I'm worried enough as it is.
Have a little more courage. Then again, we ought not disregard your intuition. Let us all keep our eyes and ears open and watch for anything suspicious.
Well, it's almost time for the meeting. I just hope we get through this battle without any more misfortune.
I got a massive...
Let's begin.
Right.
Yes. Now then.
Fine.
can do it!
Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. But then, I'm not one who gives up without a fight. Now, let us split our forces and take control of the area. Don't let me down! Take this!
The enemy is disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Let's watch each other's backs.
This land belongs to our fathers, and their fathers before them. Shall not let outsiders take it from us! Begin advancing! The enemy has yet to reveal their hand. Take this! Tricky when you don't know what you're up against.
They have superior numbers. We have the advantage of the terrain. Target the Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win!
Turn the table. Going after not only me, but Chuen and Shang too. Believe this, I have to stop
The enemy
them.
officer
Quickly.
has been defeated.
On me! Sun Quan is our quarry! There they are! Let's go. They're charging forth from the fort! I will stop them! Time to advance!
A troublesome pest indeed. Focus your efforts on that one. There he is! It's Swan Tui! Glory to the man who strikes him down! An enemy ambush? Where did they come from?
The enemy is targeting us, it seems. But I'm not afraid.
The enemy
I will
officer
vanquish each
has
enemy
been
with
defeated.
glory and inspire courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
The tide of battle is even again. Now it's
The
time
enemy
to
officer
overwhelm them with
has
our
been
might.
defeated.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Tables turned black. Underjack. I see it. Take this. We should be able to fend off their assault. But there's a forest ahead. They are hiding forces. It will be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can. Take this. Time to advance! I see it.
Territory now belongs to me.
Take back our strategic position! Forward! Begin advancing!
All my might. Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How did my perfect plan fail?
Your deeds exceed my imagination. Truly a dependable ally.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle. Bear witness to my power. Take enemy officers like they used to.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned. This territory is out. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The foe is disorganized, but that makes them harder to read. This could be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. You will continue to fight without complaint.
Take this! I see it. Get it!
Graceful you were.
The enemy officer.
I can't help but gaze at your feet.
Well, we managed to survive that. The enemy has the advantage of the terrain. We best be careful.
Now, strike down the Sun leaders! With our own hands, we shall protect our land!
It's an ambush. Hold formation! Prepare for battle!
Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Good work. We've defeated the enemy. They tried to ambush us.
It is time. The incense of confusion will have done its work. Zuluan, the so-called hero that you idolized, is no more.
This territory, the enemy officer, has been defeated.
We cannot just let it end like this. Comrades, let us press our army forward and take the Sun leaders. Begin advancing.
Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu.
For good or ill. My brother's drive and ambition influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs our support. This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
We must use this momentum to our advantage.
Looking rough. You will have to make do without me.
Take this. This territory is ours. Let's go.
a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
This is not working out. My training is done.
Is this the end?
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
I knew you'd come back. I'm glad I believed in you.
I am glad you're here. I was actually getting a little anxious.
I knew you would come.
Excellent timing. Do you mind lending me a hand?
Bring them down. Witness to my power. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Got this. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall crush this rebellion and make our nation strong!
Take this! I see it.
It's your turn.
All my might.
Keep going!
Tables turn. Open. All my might.
Apologies, but I must fall back.
Got you. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I was the last of the traitors. In the end, the revolt was less dangerous than it first appeared. But what of my brother? I must inform him that the rebellion has been crushed.
Zuluan, hear me. Your hero shall never take flight again.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge. Thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the mountains. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The path upon which you both tread has been divided into two. Now, there is only one way to reach the end. Through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
I must be caught up in some bewitchment.
Sun Tzu, where are you?
Well, we won. Looks like they won't need me leading the charge anymore. What the hell? I didn't expect this. Sorry. Chuan. Xiang. Jiu Yu. Yumi. My friend. Our country. Our family. You must.
So, my brother really has...
Yes. I will go and look for him. I refuse to believe it until I see him with my own eyes.
Zhou Yu, wait. Are you serious?
Sun Tzu wouldn't die in a place like this. I refuse to believe that he is dead.
Don't be so naive. No warrior is so great that he can escape death. Have you forgotten that already?
But Lord Shangpu...
You are no fool, Zhou Yu. That is why you of all people should understand. What is the correct choice in this situation? What would Lord Sun Ce expect of you? Trust me, I know how you're feeling. But if you cannot keep your emotions in check, even more of us might die.
We should retreat. Without our commander, our forces are in disarray. We cannot allow the enemy to take advantage of us in this state.
Well said.
Then we shall prepare for the retreat. We need to move without letting the enemy see.
We should help.
My brother. Well, he has gone, isn't he? Everyone must be feeling devastated. Zhou Yu and Shangshen too. Although they're trying to act strong. But I don't understand. I can't work out what this is I'm feeling right now. I should be grieving for my brother. But what I feel is so much less admirable than that. Rather than grief, I simply fear the responsibility that now falls upon me. Can I really take over my brother's role? But my weakness may end up putting all of you in grave danger. I need time. My apologies, but I would like to be alone.